A breach of contract is when either party, the buyer or the seller, takes any action that violates the original intent and agreed on terms and conditions of the binding document. There are four different types of contract breaches: minor, which includes products or services not received by due date; material, where the product or service received is different from the original item procured; actual, where one party refuses to complete perform the terms of the contract; or anticipatory, where one party informs the other they will not be fulfilling the terms of the contract prior to. When a contract is breached, there are several types of breaches. There are the damages that are awarded. There are the compensatory damages, incidental damages, consequential damages, nominal, liquidated, and punitive damages. In addition, there are various remedies, 5 of which are monetary, restitution, rescission, reformation, and specific performance. Monetary remedies would be compensation for financial losses as a result of the breach. Restitution is when the contract is voided by the courts, the injured party is restored by the return of any monies paid or property provided prior to the creation of the contract. Rescission is available when there is a fraud or a mistake made due to or undue influence and the contract is terminated. Reformation, same as rescission, when there has been a mistake, undue influence, duress, the courts can change the contract's core resources impartially. Specific performance is where one party is forced to perform the terms of the contract as closely as is practical. This is done when monetary damages do not adequately compensate for the breach. A licensing agreement gives one party the right to use the products or services owned by another party. The license provides intellectual property protection to the owner and their exclusive rights, which permits them to make a profit by charging others for usage. There are various stages in contract management. These stages include the contract preparation, where the team is identifying the needs, reasons, and goals for having the contract, and that the mitigation of risks are established. Then the authoring of the contract, where the team wants to meet with the organizational council, negotiation of the contract itself, getting approval prior to finalization, execution of the contract, monitoring and keeping up with amendments and revisions, and managing after signature, where there's obligations, auditing, and renewals done on a timely basis. Complexity has increased in the contracting process due to the increased complexity in acquisition law and regulations, as well as oversight over time, whereas responsiveness has decreased. Managers take the time to use contracts in spite of their complexities in an attempt to validate requirements and whether the source can be selected under a pure best value or lowest price technically acceptable solution, or if competition should be limited to a small business or open to competition. The ultimate goal is to deliver effective outcomes within the areas of complexity. Thank you.